what I'm on about. That's what I'm on about.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. Now on today's show we're going to take a look back at the two games in the Champions League, and we're also going to be talking about Arsenal because reports are suggesting that David Luiz is going to be offered a new contract, but as a player coach.
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right.
So the first place, we're going to start last night's Champions League games. Two massive games. And the first one we're going to start with is Liverpool. And they were away to RB Leipzig. And I'll tell you something, that was a very good performance from Liverpool. Mo Salah, when does he not score? And Sadio Mane, within the space of 5 minutes in the second half, have put Liverpool in full control. Two mistakes by Leipzig. And I'll tell you something, Upamecano didn't cover himself in glory in this game. But given the problems that Liverpool have faced of late, and Jurgen Klopp in particular, they'll be absolutely buzzing with that. You've still got the likes of Jordan Henderson playing as a centre-back, and you're able to go away to RB Leipzig in the Champions League and pick up a 2-0 win. That is a brilliant result. And I'm just wondering whether the home sides in the Champions League are finding the same kind of problems that we're seeing in the Premier League, with home advantage not really an advantage at the moment. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens at Anfield, because that's one place where you normally do get that 12th man, that home advantage. Champions League nights at Anfield are electric. I've been to Anfield when there's a Champions League night, when Arsenal played there, and it is something special, those nighttime games. But without the fans there, could that be something for Leipzig to grab hold of? Judging by the performance last night, I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. But Liverpool, like I said, they're going to be absolutely buzzing about that 2-0 win. Relieves a bit of the pressure on Jurgen Klopp. And he's come out fighting this week and said that he's absolutely fine. And, he does have things going on in his personal life. He's just lost his mum. And, it wasn't going to, stop him and his job as Liverpool manager. And, they'll be happy that they've got themselves back to winning ways, that's for sure. But they're going to have to try and continue that in the Premier League to salvage their season, because it's not looking great in the Premier League. But yeah, as for tonight, 2-0 win and fair play to them. Last game, huge game this was billed up as. Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain. And Paris Saint-Germain battered Barcelona 4-1. Kylian Mbappe, hat-trick. What a player. I'll tell you something. Watching this game and watching him play was just unreal. 22 years old, and he's achieved what he's achieved already in football. His hat-trick goal, the way he just opened his body and bent it into the top corner, that was like Thierry Henry. He was just electrifying all night. He tore Barcelona to pieces. Barcelona actually took the lead in this game. Lionel Messi from the penalty spot. I don't even know how this was a penalty. This was even more comical than the David Luiz one against Wolves. It was like, what? He's tripped himself up and you're giving a penalty. My word. But Mbappe, within the space of 5 minutes, had levelled the score. And it kind of, took away from that decision. But honestly, Paris Saint-Germain could have won this by a lot more. They were unreal. And the one air of caution that they will have, though, is that you remember in 2017, they played Barcelona, and in the first leg, they won 4-0 in Paris. And in the second leg at the Nou Camp, Barcelona won 6-1 with 3 goals in the final 5 minutes. But I cannot see this Barcelona team turning that round. No chance. That was a PSG without Neymar and Di Maria. You've got to be joking. That was unbelievable. Pochettino will get a lot of praise for that performance, and rightly so, because PSG looked so good. But Barcelona, they look a shadow of their former selves. And me, myself, I have no sympathy. I don't look at them and think, what a shame. You know, what Barcelona looked like in comparison to those years gone by. Nah, not me, mate. Sorry. After all of the stuff and the antics that I've had to see and put up with at the hands of Barcelona, the cheating, the blatant robbery from referees when Van Persie's getting sent off because he doesn't hear the whistle and he's through on goal. Nah. Remember the Cesc Fabregas incident when the players are trying to put a Barcelona shirt on him at the Spain celebrations? Nah. I'm loving every minute of seeing this. And Lionel Messi, I don't think he's going to be there next season. And I feel that the next game, in Paris will actually be his last game for Barcelona in the Champions League. So good luck trying to rebuild, because you need a huge rebuild. And where you're going to find another Lionel Messi, I will never ever know. Why on earth did you get rid of the likes of Luis Suarez? What? Have you seen what he's doing? Nah, I don't get it at all. Koeman, don't rate him as a manager at all. And I don't think Barcelona fans are happy with Ronald Koeman, that's for sure. But also as well, quickly mention, the other goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain was Moise Kean, still an Everton player. Look at the difference in him. Sometimes it's just clubs, managers, systems, whatever it might be. He's obviously loving life in Paris. I think that was, his 16th goal or something like that in 22. I can't remember what the exact statistic was. It was something along them lines. But when he was at Everton, he scored twice. And there was clear problems, on the managerial side of things. You remember when Duncan Ferguson had took over and he was caretaker manager and he brought him on, took him off, and just those little things. He's loving life in Paris at the moment, but he is still an Everton player, like I was saying. So interesting to see what happens to him at the end of the season. But PSG, absolutely breathtaking. Last piece of news involves Arsenal, and this is a bit of an interesting story, and it involves David Luiz, and reports have been circulating the last couple of days saying that he is going to be offered a 1-year extension on his contract. Now, of course, this has divided opinion, but reports yesterday were suggesting that the parts of that deal are that they're offering a year's contract, but as a player coach. Now, he would have to accept reduced playing time at the Emirates. They want to keep him there for 12 months, use him when they need to, but also help out on the coaching side of things, because apparently in the dressing room, he's a really well-respected figure, and he's really important to a lot of the youngsters that are in the side. And also you've got the likes of Gabriel in defence and the Brazilian connection and everything else. Possibly William Saliba coming back next season. Pablo Mari is in there as well. It's predominantly quite a young defence. Rob Holding. So they want to have that bit of experience there. It seems like a very, very smart move. And 12 more months, use him when needed, but get him doing the coaching. I ain't got a problem with that, to be honest with you, because I think that, despite the odd mistake in him, he's actually been decent, especially over the last couple of months. And he's doing well under Mikel Arteta, and he obviously respects him. And you can't, put a price really on that kind of experience, what he's won and what he's done within the game. It's invaluable. So, yeah, I'm all for it, to be honest with you, especially in those, conditions, in terms of, helping out behind the scenes and being kind of a player coach for 12 months. I think that's a good deal, and be interesting to see whether we get that one over the line, and interesting to see whether David Luiz accepts it. But we will wait and see. So there we go. That is it for today's DT's Daily. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topics. Later on this evening, you can see my preview for tomorrow's game against Benfica. Huge game, man. Huge game. And it's so nice to actually be playing a team like Benfica, because it makes it feel more like a Champions League game. But it is the Europa League, don't worry. Listen, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you a lot soon. I'm out of here.